welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello, welcome. So happy to have you. So today's video, I'm doing it a little bit differently. I was reflecting on some of my old content and realized I haven't done a makeup tutorial in so long. So I'm showing you guys my everyday makeup routine and how I do my makeup now. And this is more of an everyday full glam, even though I don't wear makeup every single day. So let's get into it. I start off by putting my hair into some clips. I got these from Drip and Spice. You can get them with my code below. Then I'm going to start off with primer, as I always do. I love the Smashbox primer I got in my Ipsy bag. It works really, really well, and it's super hydrating, and it blurs my pores so nicely. Then I'm going to use this CC cream. I use this instead of foundation, and it works really, really well. It's super full coverage, and I love that it has SPF as well. So it's like multiple benefits in one. It's a shade darker than my skin tone, but I do need a little life inside of me, so that's why I'm using this. So right now I'm focusing on stippling my product into my face with my sponge. I usually damp my beauty blender every time I put on foundation or any sort of liquid product, and I think that helps so much with the application process. So I'm just getting that all over my face. Next, I'm using this Anastasia concealer. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags recently, and I absolutely love it. I start out by just concealing any acne or dark spots I may have. I really am minimalistic with my concealer because I realize a little does go a long way. Some days I use concealer for foundation, but in this case I'm using it for, highlighting. I also tend to blend my concealer upwards, so it kind of gives my face a little bit more of a lifted look, and I use it on my forehead as well to highlight that part of my face, my forehead. I also use concealer on my eyelids as well, and just avoid putting foundation on my eyelids for that reason. So I'm continuing to blend, making sure everything looks flawless. My favorite setting powder lately is the Maybelline Lasting Fix. It works really well as a translucent powder, and I'm taking my Aveda Kabuki brush, putting some in the lid, and getting that into my skin, making sure it's all blended in nicely, and just setting my face. You guys know I love a good matte face, so that's why I'm doing that. I also use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is a great pressed powder if you're looking for something affordable, but I use this to just lock everything in place. My favorite bronzer has been the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've been using this since high school. It's my tried and true. I use my Aveda bronzer brush, and I use this as a way to contour my face. I really like it because of how subtle it is, but it gives me a beautiful glow. I love the NARS Orgasm blush. I still use it to this day, and I put it on the apples of my cheeks as well as on my temples, just kind of give it more of a lifted look. I also use this beautiful pearly pink highlighter from Ofra, and take my fan brush and kind of apply it the same way as my blush, but also put some on my nose and my Cupid's bow. This is a new product I have been introduced to, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship, but I'm finally starting to learn how to use it properly. So I take it with my fingertips and blend it into my cheekbones really nicely, and it gives me such a beautiful glow. Honestly, I don't use this all the time, but I use it over and under makeup. Now I use the Anastasia brow definer to kind of fill in my brows. I like it as well as the brow wiz, but I think I like the brow wiz better. I'm starting out here by brushing my brows up and to the side. I don't like the brushed up look so much, but I do like the brow definer because it has a lot of product out all at once. Another product I recently fell in love with all over again was the Wonder Brow Gel. I used this back in high school, but I was not applying it the right way back in the day. So when I recently ordered it, it came with this really cool brush. It's an angle spoolie brush. So I'm taking a little bit of the product off the Wonder Brow brush and focusing on starting on my tail of the brow and kind of filling in like left to right, I guess, right to left. It doesn't matter how you do it, but Yeah, it does matter. Anyway, so I'm just kind of filling in and blending out the color so it looks flawless and natural, of course. And it takes me a little while to get it ready. Next, I'm using the Rare Beauty concealer. I actually got this concealer at the end of last year and I absolutely love it. I use it not just for carving but also for face, and I'm taking one of my concealer brushes and blending in the concealer I carved in so that it looks, flawless and you can't really tell that it's there. Sometimes you don't always need to carve, but it's helpful in this case. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. brow gel and brushing my brows a little bit up. I know the trend lately has been like more of the brushed up brow look. It's not my personal favorite, but I tried it a little bit. Next, I'm taking my eyeshadow primer and priming my lids to get them ready for shadow. Super important to do in this case, and I love this primer. It's super affordable. Next, I'm taking one of my favorite shadow palettes, just great neutral palettes. It's from Patrick Starr's makeup brand, One Size. I'm taking this super light shade all over my lids to kind of set the color and act as kind of like a base shade. Overall, I just love Patrick Starr as a creator, and I just am so excited to have gotten this palette on sale last year from Sephora. Do not regret it at all. So I'm taking a couple of the darker shades and using that as my crease. This is kind of like similar to what I would normally do on a daily basis because I love both of those colors. I pack in most of the product on the corner of my crease and then work my way in, as you can see here. Then I'm taking the other darker brown shade and kind of adding that as more of an emphasis to my crease, and I think it's really, really beautiful, especially if you're looking for a nighttime look with this palette. I highly recommend. Then I'm going in with Vanilla Sands all over again to set what I have done and soften it. Then I take this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm doing kind of a natural cut crease, not so super overly defined, but just a little bit lighter on my lower lid, so that way I can have the colors I want to stand out brighter. Softening that, and then I'm trying to decide which shade I want to use because there's so many good shades in this palette, but I ended up using Walnut Strut for my lower lid. It's this beautiful pecan brown glitter shade, shimmer. Anyway, so I'm moving on to another eyeshadow duo and using this gold shade to kind of soften the harsh brown, but I don't really know if it did anything looking back. So I'm still trying. Then I'm taking my liquid eyeliner. At the beginning of this year, I switched from black liquid eyeliner to brown just because I wanted something more natural and subtle. And I realized the black liquid eyeliner was too harsh for me. And honestly, guys, I don't regret it. I think eyeliner is like the most difficult step for me in my routine because it requires a lot of focus, and this eyeliner honestly isn't the greatest if you want like a precise thin line, but I did my best with what I had. Next, I'm taking my newest favorite mascara from Maybelline. This is the Sky High Mascara, and I'm coating both of my top and bottom lashes. I really love this as a good lengthening mascara, and I'm so happy I got it. If you want to try it out, you will not regret it. I'm doing the same for my lower lashes. Sometimes I wonder if I should put mascara on my lower lashes, but it does add a little bit of definition. It's just sometimes you want to be careful without having too much product on the bottom part of your lashes. Next, I'm taking some lip oil. Yes, I know this is super dirty and old and gross. Don't judge me. I'm going to get a new one ASAP. But I use this lip oil primarily to get off the excess makeup from my lips and also to hydrate them. I'm also taking my Sprouts Vanilla Lip Balm and giving it some moisture. This is my favorite lipstick lately. I know you guys know I love liquid lipsticks, have for years. And I'm taking this beautiful vinyl ink. As soon as I saw it on TV, I had to try it, and I was not disappointed at all. It's such a beautiful shade, and I'm definitely going to order multiple colors like this in the future. Then I'm going to curl my lashes. This lash curler I got from Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love it because it works really, really well for my lashes. Then I'm taking some facial spray from Mario Badescu. I've been wanting to try this for years, and I actually was gifted it by a friend of mine, and I am absolutely obsessed. Then I'm taking my favorite Maybelline lifter gloss, tried and true, and giving my lips a little bit more moisture and shine. Yes, I know I need to get a new shade of that gloss too. Then I take my clips out, run my hair through a little bit, and that is my completed makeup look. And obviously this is such a gorgeous look for every day. I could go a little bit more natural if I wanted to, but I like how this turned out. It's really beautiful, gorgeous, and flawless. With that said, that wraps up today's video. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, stay sassy.